Johnson & Johnson has already been hit with judgments from juries totaling into the billions after it was determined that their talcum powder products were causing cancer, death. The company's failed twice by trying to file for bankruptcy and then being denied, but they think, well, let's try it again. They're going to file in Texas now. We got a better shot in Texas. I've got Ring of Fire Farron Cousins with me to talk about what's happening. We've done this story so many times, but I wish I could get people to understand how ugly this is. A $500 billion company that has resulted, their product has killed thousands of people all over this country and will continue to kill thousands of people. Women with cervical cancer, all types of female cancer from baby powder that they knew was going to kill, they knew way ahead of time how dangerous this was. But you know what? They can't give up. This is the third time they've tried. File bankruptcy, let all of them continue dying, and we're a $500 billion company that's going to get away with it, right?
Yeah, a company that pulls in billions of dollars a year in profit, not just revenue, but profit. Twice in New Jersey, they go to the judge and say, hey, judge, we're getting our butts kicked in court. Look at all this liability we have. We're bankrupt. And both times the courts eventually said, no, you're not. You're not going to do this. We're not playing this game. You're going to pay out these claimants. So Johnson & Johnson, I'm actually surprised it took them this many tries to do this, but they're going to do what so many other corporations have done. And they said, you know what? Let's go to Texas. And it's so common that it does have a name. It is called the Texas Two-Step because Texas law allows you to go down there, spin off a new company that doesn't even exist other than on paper. And then you transfer all of your liabilities, which means all those lawsuits, to this new company, but you don't transfer any money. Yeah. So then you say, oh my God, look, this new company over here, they've got so much liability and no income. Judge, clearly we're bankrupt. And it works. Yeah. It works for them.
Well, we faced it with DuPont, the cases I tried. We dealt with it, but they understand, try to slow them down. Now, this is what we call the Gould defense in this business, which I've been doing for 40 plus years. The Gould defense is when you know women are going to die, okay? So you delay, and you delay because, oddly enough, the value of a case at death is less than the value of the living patient. And so the Gould defense is what they're doing here. They've delayed 15 years now. Just everything they can do. We know we killed these people. We knew it. We had every reason to know it. The documents were overwhelming, showing us that these people were going to die from our product. But we didn't want to interfere with brand loyalty. You understand that's what it was about?
Yeah.
They didn't want to interfere with brand loyalty rather than replace the product that had asbestos in it with cornstarch. That's all they had to do. But they said, oh, we can't take a chance on changing the formula here. It'll affect brand loyalty. That's the way these people think. People are going to pass up on this article. They're going to say, just another bank. This is a company that they just turned democracy up on its head. Let's make as much money as we can, and then it's okay if we kill people. It's fine if we kill people. It's fine if we injure people, because we know at the end of the day, we're not going to have to pay anything because we're going to bankruptcy court, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And as far as I know, maybe I'm wrong, you can correct me on this if I am, but hasn't Johnson & Johnson lost all of these lawsuits so far? All of these talcum powder lawsuits?
No, they haven't. They've won some talcum powder. They have won some cases.
Okay.
But they've been hit with more than almost $7 billion in claims from juries that have looked at this and said, my God, this is awful. This conduct is awful. These people who did this, when you listen to the comments about when the jury comes back and says, I can't even believe this goes on in this country, then you start understanding how bad this is. But the Gould defense, for a $500 billion company, they're thinking, what the hell? Let's see if it works. Let's delay until these women die. We've killed them. Let's see how long we can get away with it.